everybody, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. It's good to see you all tonight. Sorry about being a couple of minutes late. I am rearranging my office and forgot that I'd put an extension cord out, so I managed to trip over that on the way in. So, yeah, trust me, right? So, anyhow, you see in his little kennel in the other room there, and I should have had him with me. So, what can I say about that? Not real smart, not real smart, but it's just been that kind of day. Y'all know how those days go. So, anyhow, I see that we are joined by Busy Lady. So, hi, Busy Lady, and welcome to the channel tonight. I hope your weekend is going great because what a week it has been. Now, Stellar Piper, unfortunately, is not going to be able to make it in tonight. She has a conflict in her schedule, and we wish her the best. So we've got Thomas, the post-war train guy, here also. Hi, Thomas. It's good to see you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. So, all right, we have got a couple of things to talk about. Nothing really heavily set in stone. But basically, I've been having some questions about a class that I took, and we're going to talk about that. And some of you may notice that on the live stream tonight, right next to where it says Be Bodacious, is this little button saying join. So we have memberships now. How cool is that? We have memberships, and they are $2.99 a month. So basically, for that $2.99, I get about half. It's like 45%. Google gets the rest because of processing fees and so forth. But it is a good way to support the channel if you want to do that. Of course, PayPal is also a good option, and Patreon. But several have asked about how you could support and help me do some of the things that I'm doing, and have specifically asked about memberships. So we have memberships now, and some of the perks are going to be like special badges. I'll recognize you when you come into the chat, and I'm going to put first time memberships are going to go on the community tab, and you're going to have special videos created just for my membership folks. And those are going to be usually little shorts set to music. So it may be nature, it may be rain, it may be service dog, just little shorts there a couple of times a month, just for my members, just for your perks. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. Hey, we have got Justin Melo's music and vlogs in here. So good to see you, Justin. I hope you're having a good night and a good weekend. So it's good to see you all. I know it's been kind of a tough week. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Busy. It's been a little tough there. Hanging in there, hanging in there. Thank you, Thomas. I hope you're hanging in there too. He had to take his Lionel 773 Hudson to the train shop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I picked up my extension cords and threw them on my desk. I'm going to throw them on the other side of it now. Yeah, I'll send you a PM, Busy. Hey, Valerie Reese is in the house. Hi, Valerie. She said she had to refresh 3 times to get the chat to work. I'm sorry. I hate that. I actually had that problem on somebody else's live stream earlier today. It was very frustrating. So I wonder if it's a YouTube thing. I was blaming it on the signal I wasn't getting on my phone. So it was good to see you, Valerie. My Alaska buddy. And I'm calling her my Alaska buddy because we get to go to Alaska together, take care of some folks up there. So, yeah. So, all right. So that's about my memberships and the perks. And YouTube has advised me to do a little video explaining all that. So I might just take the clip of what I just said and make that into a video. So we'll see. So if you see me wearing the same outfit in 2 videos, you're going to know what's going on, right? Oh. All right. So the other thing, people have been asking I posted it over in our group that I got a certification, and a lot of people have been asking about that. So I'm going to talk about that. And I've got another certificate over here to show you. I'm going to grab it right quick, and meant to do that on the way in. So hang on just a second. Oh, E-Unit was not making the motor move. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully they'll be able to get it fixed and get it to you quickly. Gonna cross our fingers anyway. That's gonna be the big hope. Fingers crossed. All right. Oh, good. Justin's doing really well. Awesome. Awesome. I think I finally got caught up on your Music Mondays. I hope so. Don't know how many of my comments showed up, but I hope so. Are you going to do another one there day after tomorrow, another Music Monday? Ooh, ouch. I can see where that could cause a problem. I didn't know E-Units had oil. I guess I didn't think about that, but it makes sense. So, okay. So I've got 2 certifications. I've showed this to you earlier. I got this in 2021, and I have been working through some travel agent stuff since then. I don't really know if being a travel agent is for me. I can definitely recommend places and, give you the details on a lot of things and so forth, but there is some paperwork that's always going to be involved for like credit card numbers and things like that. And with the way my brain works and the transposing of digits and how it's gotten post COVID, I'm not really sure that's for me anymore. But I do have this where I took the overview of becoming a travel agent, and still I'm going to continue working toward it because I think the information with this channel is going to be valuable, because any information I get about becoming a travel agent, a travel advisor, anything I get on that, I can give to you guys on hints and tips and things like that about traveling. So I think there's still going to be some value in finishing the travel advisor course, even though I may not go ahead and, become an advisor and book things for people and so forth, because I can still post that information to you. I do have several years in the travel industry where I have worked at an international reservation center for a hotel chain, and I have worked on the front desk. I got trained in housekeeping just because our manager insisted that those on the front desk would also understand what it was like to work in housekeeping. So we did that, and I've written travel articles and actually won some awards for some of that through the years. So all of that goes into this channel. All of that goes into taking the American Society of Travel Advisors overview and working toward that. But at the end of the day, I like YouTube and I like social media and I like being here with you all. So pretty recently, a couple of weeks ago, I got my Google Digital Garage certification in the fundamentals of digital marketing. Now, is that not a mouthful? And thank you for that. Congratulations, busy lady. Thank you, thank you. Oh, good. Thomas is going to have his train back Friday. Cool. Oh, the E-Unit doesn't take oil. Ooh, wonder how it got in there. Well, I'm glad you're getting it fixed. He says it makes the unit go forward, neutral, and reverse. Cool. So I got this, and when I posted in the group, when I started posting in the group, a lot of you all have been asking questions over what it is and how I got it, and that will also benefit the channel. So Valerie Reese is saying, what is digital marketing? The digital marketing is anything you do on the internet to promote your business or brand. So if you have a business, somebody toss me out a fake business name. A fake business name. Somebody give me a fake business name, and I'll use it. But say you have fake business name, and you want your brick and mortar, and you don't know anything about, hey, Candy the wee service dog, good to see you. Okay, Val is tossed out the hedgehog lady. Okay, so supposing the hedgehog lady is the name of your business, and you are brick and mortar, and you don't know a thing about how to get it set up to get an online presence. That's where the digital marketing would come in. And so I could help you develop your Google local listing, for example, and suggest some things to do that would help you enhance your online presence. So your Google local will be like your first step, and then generally some kind of landing page or blog. So you could go forth and put your information. And so I can help you, now that I've taken the course, to determine what information should you put on your page that will be best suited to helping your business. So that is if you go brick and mortar and you want to go online. And that's like the first step of your, say, digital marketing campaign. And so the other things would be about not just SEO, but about keyword research, which is what we have to do online with our YouTube videos to help us pick out the best keywords. Step further, in addition to doing the best keywords, which, by the way, you need for TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, anything that you do online, you're going to do keywords for. So you're going to do your SEO and your keyword research, and you're going to plug those in to the Hedgehog Lady brand. So it's about developing the website and developing your online presence for your brand, and how to put all of that into your Instagram post, your Facebook group, your Facebook page. And Facebook has got some changes coming down the pike too, which I hope they're better. We'll see. But to help you develop that, and it's also about, like I said, the keyword research, and it's also about your online advertising. So let's say the Hedgehog Lady has the blog and she's not getting the traffic that she wants. She wants more traffic. So what do you do? How do you get set up with, AdWords and so forth, your Bing advertising, your Google advertising, and push that forward? Also, your email campaigns, when do you start developing an email list? And they say immediately. And what does that look like? And how do you do that? And what are the elements for an email campaign? So those are some of the things that are involved. And what elements, if you do a video on your business, the Hedgehog Lady, what elements should you put in that video that describes your business? And should you put it on YouTube or should you not? So things like that is what it covers. So the course it's 40 hours. It's actually a free course that Google has. And they actually have a ton of courses. Let me pull up the presentation screen here. And let's see, Chrome tab. Well, I'm going to pull up a screen here so you can kind of see. But the 40 hours for this course, it's a little bit of a misrepresentation. Now, the course itself, getting through the paperwork, maybe 40 hours. But at the end of every module, there is basically homework that you have to do. And you'll have the little quiz at the end of every module, and then you'll have next steps that you need to do as you go through the program. And that puts, it's just like school, just or college, it just puts into practice what you've learned. So those next steps, getting through that takes forever, or it took me forever. Now I will not, I will admit I am not the quickest person in the bunch when it comes to doing these things. Okay. But it took me quite a bit of time. And that's why I say it's kind of a misnomer about that. So you can expect it to take way longer than the 40 hours. And of course, it's like anything else. If you don't keep up with it, then you're going to have some issues. So here it is. I've gone ahead and I pulled it up because they really have some really cool online courses. Just know that you're not going to get this one done in 40 hours. And there are worksheets. And if you don't pass your fundamentals of digital marketing, if you don't pass that, then there is actually a waiting period before you can take the test again. And I can't tell you what that waiting period is because I passed it on the first time. But I will also tell you that I took almost 80 pages of notes as we went through this. And buddy, did that pay off. But I got it. So let me see if I can go into this and show you some of the things. Oh, no, it's not going to let me into it, I don't think. Those are not links. Yeah, no. Okay, so I was going to show it to you, and I can't. But you do get the certificate, and you can also, you get a little badge by your name and stuff like that. So if you go to apply to a business as an SEO specialist or whatever, then they're going to want to see this and in digital form. So the really cool thing about this, or what I think of is the really cool thing about this, is, oh, I see. Wait a minute. I didn't scroll down far enough. Hold on. Let me scroll down. Oh, fiddlesticks. There it is. Okay. So you can see what some of the modules are kind of like. Make it easy for people to find a business on the web, reach people locally, customers with advertising, and so forth. So that gives you an idea of what they are. And your online opportunity and planning your online business strategy and building your web presence and your first steps, all of that are in there. And this bit where it says like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, those are really cute. Aren't those just cute numbers? No. It's going to take you longer. It really is. But then once you get the certificate, they are so serious about this because this really is kind of a medium big deal. But once you get your certificate, at the very bottom of your certificate, there's a certificate number. So if you go and apply to work in somebody's SEO or whatever, you can give them your certificate number. They actually have a special website that the folks can go to, and they will plug in your certificate number, and Google will tell them if it's a valid number or not. So you've got that. But it's really cool. It's just really kind of difficult to get through once you put in all of the practice work and you read your handouts and study your handouts. And the handouts, like one I looked at and I just took a cursory glance and I was like, oh, this is going to be really easy. And then I dug a little more into the handout and I was like, oops, maybe not. Maybe I don't know all these terms. So would this be a good to add to a resume for some kind of admin job? I don't see why not. I think it would be good. I personally, but I'm a believer in the more education, the better. So, if you're going to apply and you say, hey, I'm certified in the fundamental of, Fundamentals of Digital Marketing by Google. Just saying that sounds pretty highfalutin, don't you think? What do you all think? If the hedgehog lady had a business, would she be interested in somebody who walks up and says, "Hey, I've got my Google certification in the fundamentals of digital marketing"? I mean, to me, that sounds pretty cool. And not only that, but you can show, through your online presence, you can show that you've put that into use. So anyway, that's what that is. And the way that these two will marry together is that this should help me do better SEO for this, which will help me do better videos all around, which will be better for you guys. Depends on the job, I guess. Well, yeah, that's probably true. That is probably true. So, yeah. So anyway, if you have any other questions about it, I'll be glad to ask. It's not that it was super difficult. It's just that it took a lot of time to go through. Like I said, much more than the 40 hours. But then I am kind of slow at processing information now. So if you're faster at processing information, it may not take you that long. But for me, it was really the tedious, most time-consuming part was taking the next steps portion, which is basically your homework, and then pulling it all together accurately so that I could really understand what I had just learned. And so, like I said, that was the most time-consuming part. The little quizzes are easy. It's like multiple choice quizzes, and you just pick out the best answer. So if you've watched the videos and you've looked at the handouts, the quizzes themselves are not easy. But why is there always a but? There just seems to be always a but. And on this but is if you don't understand the information, you cannot, well, let me back up. You cannot go through this and just know the quiz answers. Don't short yourself into thinking you can just skip a section and go straight to the quiz and pass it. Take the time to go through all of the modules, because the way the questions are worded on the test, which I think the test was like 40 questions, but the wording on those questions does not go with the wording on the quizzes. So if you don't understand the information, once you get to the test portion, you're going to have a really hard time. Which is why I'm glad I went through and really took the time with the next steps portion to be able to put that together. But like I said, I took almost 80 pages of notes. And a large part of it was those next step portions. But, and I really can't, say that much more without giving away part of the questions. And that's not going to be fair to other people. But just know, if you don't understand the material, that come test time, you will have a hard time. So make sure, even though you may be tempted to skip the homework on that, like if you take it busy, you might be tempted to skip it and think, oh, well, I know it. And you might, but go ahead and do it anyway. Just because at the end of it, you're going to want to pass that test at the end of it, because you put in a whole lot of work to get there. So, yeah. But there are tons and tons and tons. This whole Learn Digital with Google, this whole digital garage thing, I was really, really excited to find it, because there are different courses and different course lengths. And some courses are under 2 hours, and some courses are the cute little suggested 40 hours. But like, there's a course on just make sure your customers find you online, or just strictly on how to promote a business with online advertising. And it goes over the advertising keywords and so forth. And then connecting with customers over mobile. There's a course just on that. Um, oh gosh, there's like basics of coding, landing your next job. So if you're having problems with it, with the interview process or landing your next job, then you can get help with that. Just some really, and the courses there are free. Then they have partnered with this other place called Coursera, and they have partnered with like universities to bring a lot more classes online that are also free. And some of the ones, like, they're free to take, but if you want your certification, then you pay like various prices between like $50 to $80 to get a certification on that. But it's just really cool stuff, you know. So like social psychology. That's one that I sent to my husband because I'm like, you need to learn this. So, okay, you're on Coursera. You never finish the courses. No, you gotta finish the courses. Hey, Fairyana Vlogs is in. Hi, Fairyana. Good to see you. It's been a while since we've seen you. I hope that things are going better. Yeah, so if you guys are already familiar with Coursera, then great. But busy, finish, 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 finish. So anyway, I was excited to see all that. And there's also like tech support fundamentals, like if you want to learn a little bit about tech support. Um, oh, and there was a cybersecurity class. I may take that just for the heck of it. So hopefully I'll finish that one. But so anyway, I hope that explains a little bit about, or maybe a whole lot about the class. But it was fun. It just was not easy. So don't kid yourself on that. Yay, Val's healing nicely. Good. Good, good, good. That's good news. And Fariana is saying that she's glad. So, of course, Fariana and Valerie are mom and daughter, so that's really cool. So, and if you guys do decide to take the course, if there's anything I can do to help you on it, just yell. So, yeah. So anyway, those are the two big things I was going to talk to you all about. And of course, like I said, how it all fits in together. So the only other thing I was going to see if y'all wanted to talk about was that stinking groundhog's prediction. Oh, wow. 3? Wait a minute. Whoa. 3? I didn't know 3. Oh my gosh. And then Busy's looking at it too. Oh no, you all. Yeah, don't lift heavy things. No. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, like Fariana's question, is there a way to prevent them? And that's the don't lift heavy things. Okay. Well, I know you sure don't want to lift heavy things after one gets started. That would be awful. Okay, Candy says she plans on auditing a couple of courses at the community college across the street from her home. That'll be fun. Which ones are you thinking about? Are they artsy courses? Because I know here you can do that after a certain age. And it can be anything that they have space for, which is super cool. What kind of courses are you thinking about? Oh, I hear you. I hear you. So some days are like that. Okay, Valerie said she didn't know it was 3 until after surgery. She thought she only had 1. Makes sense. I guess some of them can hide. Busy got hers from lifting heavy trash bags at her old job. Oh no. Okay, Valerie says she also did a lot of heavy lifting. Wow. Okay. So don't lift. Got it. I'm not going to lift heavy things either. Or actually, I may not lift even not so heavy things because with me, it's a balance issue where I don't walk well and I'm in the leg brace. If I lean over too quickly and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, then it's like tipping over, so can't do that. Let's see. Busy says she likes to think she's a big, strong woman, but her body tells her otherwise later on. Yeah, I think we all have that, though. I think we all do some of that. But that's okay. We just deal with it, right? In one way or the other. Okay, Mariana. Okay, that's funny. I was busy. Too funny. Too funny. So, what do you all think about this stinking groundhog's prediction? This Puxtawani Phil, which I'm probably mispronouncing that, who saw his shadow. And I guess technically we're going to go ahead and have 5 or 6 more weeks of winter anyway. It's just nice to have a scapegoat. And for me, the scapegoat is going to be the groundhog. How about you all? Okay. Oh, Valerie says Bombas Socks just sent her 1,500 pairs of socks, and Steve had to move them from the driveway into the garage for her. I can see that. I have no problem seeing that. Woo! She's expecting another 1,500 pairs and 3,000 total coming. Wow. Wow. And let's see, Fariana says that groundhog is a problem. We need a new system for weather. I agree. We need a really good system for weather. But the really good thing is, they say he's right 40% of the time. So we still have a 60% hope that he's wrong. But with the way the weather got cool right after he predicted it, I don't know. But 60% chance that he's wrong gives us a pretty good chance of having better weather. Because I'm like, bring on spring and let's move into a cooler summer. Okay, Fariana says she's gaming for a cause, racking up 10 hours this week, mostly phone app games to fundraiser for cancer. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. You're going to have to share some details on that one. Do you have it on Facebook or anything? The groundhog says we're screwed. He says 6 more weeks of winter. Nice. I don't trust the groundhog. Right? Now, I have a special idea for the groundhog. I'm going to pull this up. Here is my special idea for the groundhog. I'm going to share this screen. I got a really good idea for the groundhog here. Here we go. Yep. Here we go. There's my idea for the groundhog. See, I think we should send people. You know how the mobsters used to, they'd send a guy over to talk to somebody? Well, I think we need to send some people to go talk to that groundhog next year and say, look, either give us a good prediction or else we make stew. Don't y'all think that's fair? What do you think? Busy lady's laughing. Yep. That's just my thought. We send a couple of guys in suits to like, look, I'm going to make you a deal. You can't refuse. We want a good prediction. No more of this 6 weeks of snow. We were hoping. My husband and I were talking about trying to sneak out to maybe spend a couple of nights at the beach before it gets really warm and starts getting crowded. Because with the access pass, the national parks access pass that I have for the disability, we went over to the Outer Banks one year, and we went to Oregon Inlet, and it wound up costing us in the trailer $18 a night with water and electricity. So we were kind of thinking, about sneaking off and doing that for a night or two. But with that stinking groundhog giving us these cold temperatures, it's going to be March before we can get there. Ah, I know, first world problems, right? Okay, Candy says Business 101 and Entrepreneur 101. Oh, that's cool. And she says any test taken during the auditing of a class can be added to your resume. So regardless whether you're enrolled as a student or auditing. That's cool. Those will be good classes too. They'll stand you in good stead. Very cool, very cool. Okay, Busy's going to go jump in the shower and she'll be back. Okay. See, Valerie likes my plan. There you go. See, I think that is exactly what we should do. But in the meantime, we're going to be stuck with more winter. So I know what Valerie's going to do for the winter. And I know what Candy's going to do in the winter. They're both going to create things. So arts. So more hedgehogs, more arts. I see those in y'all's future. Oh, and Brianna's going to do arts. She painted ceramics today with her friends. She did a vintage truck. I bet that's cute. What color did you paint the truck? All the ones that I see are red. Oh, except for one. And it was this baby pink. So we had to get the baby pink truck. So what color did you paint yours? And Candy, I really like the Business 101 and Entrepreneur 101 because that's going to help with your art business. Those are good choices. What on earth? Hold on. You see. Oh, okay. Oh, this beep was Gloria beeping in. She's saying that she forgot completely about the live stream. And then she says, no, wait, I remember the live stream. I forgot it was Saturday. So she is getting her poker night supplies. She's running late. Okay, so that's funny. Okay, I will message her back later. But that's so funny. Gloria, who used to come in fairly regularly on Saturday nights, her husband took up months ago doing poker on Saturday nights. So she runs around getting all the appetizers and all the food together for the guys to play poker. And then apparently she talks to the ladies. So it sounds like she has a good time. She just doesn't get to spend it with us. So in that case, I guess shame on him for scheduling it. Aw. Okay, Val's saying that her hedgehogs will be sent to the hospitals at Easter time for the kids. That's so cool. Ooh. Midnight blue bumpers and fenders with yellow and orange. I bet that's cool. Cool. Pictures. We want pictures. Candy says, I have a friend that posted a cute post about the groundhog. It showed a wolf and said the groundhog predicted 6 more weeks of winter, so I ate him. There you go. That's along the lines of our stew. That is along the lines of our stew idea. So yeah, I like that wolf. Oh, thank you. Valerie says, don't forget to give a like. I forgot. I always forget that. So I like that. And thank you for the reminder on that. They're on Facebook. I've not been seeing your Facebook messages. Why have I not been seeing those? I will go look. I will go look. And yeah, Facebook's got some changes coming down the pike too, and I'm not looking forward to these. Something about our profiles are going to be changing. Our like business profiles and so forth. We have profile pages or our groups, and I'm still not sure which they're talking about, but they're going to be going to a chat format. So you may be invited to chats with some of the groups that you're on. I'm still trying to, or pages. I'm still trying to figure this out, which it's supposed to be. I wish they would just, and YouTube too. I wish that they would just do their tweaks and just leave it. Just like, don't touch it. But I guess they feel like they have to stay fresh or whatever. So I'm going to go look. I don't know why I'm not seeing them. But anyway, I started to go look now, but this typing and thinking isn't working. So yeah. But you know, on YouTube, we're always battling the algorithms. And I know that Facebook tweaked it not long ago on their end, so you don't see all of the posts, but they're still supposed to feed you some that you are friends with, you know. I'm just tired of getting news posts from like all these places. And Instagram, they tweaked theirs too. So, yeah. Do you all ever wish that they would just leave things alone, or is it just me? Because some people thrive on change. I'm just not one who does that. I'm sorry, you all. If you heard that great big clunk, I don't know if it came through the microphone or not, but if you did, I'm sorry. That was the dog hitting the door. Sounds like he and my husband are playing right outside my door. Sorry about that. But I guess I should be glad that hubby's playing with him. Yeah, they're playing ball inside the house. So, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So, hang on just a second. Okay, be a little more away from my door. Yeah, I see you. Here, you want to say hi to everybody? You can say hi. Hold on. I've gotten something up here. Look, you all. All right, you want to say hi? You want to hop up here and say hi? Come here. Come here. Up, flat. Say hi. Goodbye. Go find Dad. Find Dad. Okay, sorry about that, you all. Think about that as your service dog commercial for the moment. Sorry about that. Okay, so Valerie also gets more ads than anybody wants to see. It's a pain. Hey, Peter Parker. Why are you doing that? Let me know. I hope you have a good life too, but let me know what's up. Facebook spies on her. She can mention tariffs and suddenly see ads for clothes. Whoops. I've not had that problem that I've paid attention to. Hey, we've got Shanster Travels. Woo! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to see you, Shanster Travels. I hope your weekend is going great. Right? Yep, Merry Christmas. Peter usually starts letting us know it's Christmas time is coming soon on December 26th. Diamond Tunes is in. Hi, Diamond. How are you doing? You're this phantom that we hear about and don't see much. Candy says, Facebook already changed my business for Candy. It shows some posts I have liked while on Candy's account. Yeah, it'll do that. Hey, Justin's still in here. Hi, Justin. Oh, good. Chancer's having a fantastic weekend. That is good to know. So, Peter, you want to send me an email and let me know what's up? And Chancer says, hello, Justin. She's saying hi to everybody. So, hi. Welcome. It's good to see you all. Good to see you. We usually have a pretty good time on Saturday nights. Tonight, we really didn't have a whole lot to talk about. Talked about my Google Digital Garage stuff, and we've talked about stew made from a very specific type of stew. Diamond says she's doing well. So I've been gone for a really, really, really long time. That work's been keeping her busy, and she got a promotion not long ago. So good for you. What kind of promotion did you get? I'm sorry it's been keeping you away from us, but I'm glad you got it. Candy says previously it didn't. Okay, let me go back up. Previously it didn't. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Okay, I see it. Gotcha. Previously it didn't. Now that's one thing it's done all the way through with me is I will see things that I've commented on the page and liked on the page. We're kind of talking about Facebook. So, yeah. Tanya's in, so hi, Tanya. That's okay. All good. All good. It's at 7 Eastern on Saturday nights. Now, on my other channel, I'm going to plug it. On my other channel, it's 9 p.m. on Sunday nights. And right now, I'm working through this book, kind of using it as a framework. It's a Bible study. And so my framework for Sunday nights is The Bad Girls of the Bible, which is a really cool little series. So if you like Bible studies, it's really interesting. She has taken Liz Curtis Higgs has taken some common Bible stories about women in the Bible, and she sort of rewrote them with a modern twist so we could really, kind of get the feeling for it a little bit more. And then she puts the scripture and some, of course, questions for study. So if you're interested in things like that, on my other channel, Overcoming the Obstacles, at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights. And I'm still welcoming, as always, people to come and talk about things that they've overcome. And I know several people in this chat have been on that channel. So I am rekindling it. Of course, I know I rekindled it once before and immediately got COVID. So that can only happen once, right? And hopefully it won't interfere. But I have a backup person this time to help me with the study. So, yeah, just in case. You won't help me with the interviews, though. And the interviews, if you want to do the other channel, they can either be done live or they can be done pre-recorded and then uploaded as a premiere. So just let me know. And it's for people who've come through stuff. You know, I'm not necessarily looking for rags for riches, but hey, if you've got a rags to riches story, then by all means. But it's stuff that like people can relate to. So, you know, spiritual challenges, being born earlier than she should be, overcoming child abuse, dealing with grief. One woman talked about being a woman entrepreneur in a male dominated field and what that's like for her, overcoming epilepsy, and just different things that are kind of like, I don't want to say run of the mill, but you're more average that everybody can relate to. So, like if you've changed jobs, if you go traveling and you've got health conditions that you have to deal with, things like that. Somebody came and talked about her experience with type 1 diabetes. So, just all kinds of things. But that's over on the other channel, Overcoming the Obstacles. But it's the same email. I'm going to type that in too, by the way, so you'll have it. So you would just email me to let me know. Here we go. That's my email address. So, let's see. Because the channel is getting old. Sorry, no hard feelings. I get it. Just tell me what you think we can do to change it up. Tanya keeps getting hacked on Facebook, so she's not there that much anymore. She's got a new account, but not doing much with it. It makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, and it didn't show a post she liked before. Wow. Faye's asking Tanya, did you report it? She tried to report the page twice. I reported it too, by the way. Sent a picture of her ID and they didn't accept it. She can't comment on most things now, even with her new account. There's nothing she can do. I think you can contact them again if they don't accept the ID. That is sad, and I'm sorry. Maybe you could do a profile page for Arthur. Archer. I'm sorry, I'm just talking. And do it that way. But you gotta, oh, okay, Peter's suggesting a VPN. That might help. Yeah. I change my password really frequently. And I make up words. So that seems to help. I only got hacked like one time and I felt stupid for it. It was Instagram. And I'm like, as careful as I am to like create these words and keep changing them, I got a message. It was the middle of the night and it was somebody that I've talked with a million times on Instagram. We've commented on each other's stuff for a long time. And I got this message saying that they had been locked out and they needed help. And would I respond to this message? And I can't remember if it asked for my phone number or what. But anyway, I responded to the message, immediately got locked out of my account. And when I sent the message, it's just one of those like cold chill things that I had just wash over me because I was like, oh my gosh. And so I immediately went in to change my password and it was too late. I was locked out. So, and then they immediately had it put over into another email and it was a gigantic mess. But I did get to create havoc for them and give them a headache for most of the day. So that part was good. It's my little revenge. So it's probably not going to help you on Facebook. But what I did with Instagram after that happened, I went through and I was like, okay, Supposedly, I no longer own this account, which makes everything I have posted a copyright violation. So I have gone through and I have flagged and reported some of their posts for copyright. So they've taken a couple down, not a lot. So I don't know if you could try something like that on Facebook for things that you've posted on your other accounts, but that might be worth considering if you can. So. And Tanya wants to know what a VPN is. I can't remember what the initials stand for, but my brain just shut down. It's a private network, and so it changes. It protects your identity, and it changes basically your IP. I think it's supposed to be an easier, safer way to do things online, and kind of helps hide your identity. But I can't remember what it stands for. Peter to the rescue. Virtual private network. Yeah, I don't know that you can really call Facebook and get through. They're not going to do anything. That's a shame. Maybe reporting it for copyright, because you own whatever post, whatever you say that's yours, that's online, you own that for copyright. Okay, wow. Oh, that's good. That's good. The play is good. I actually caught it. It was pretty good. The next script we're working on for January for February is Alice in Wonderland. Auditions are the 7th. That's cool. I hope that goes well. Keep us posted as far as when the performance is, when you get that date nailed down. VPN for remote working at her job. It's a good one. Security program that keeps your information, social media, and even things you have on your computer or smartphone, like bank information. Gotcha. Tor is a real good browser, but it's kind of very different. Your internet providers don't like you to do Tor. But VPNs are supposed to be great. So you all, I want to thank you for coming in. I try to keep this to an hour, and it's about where we are. Does anybody else have something that they want to toss out and mention tonight? Busy Lady is back. What did she miss? Well, let's see. We've talked about people getting hacked. We've talked about VPNs. We've talked about Facebook. We've got some new people in the chat. We've got Shanster Travels, and Diamond Tunes is back. So things like that. So you missed a lot. But that's okay. We're just glad to have you when you can be here. Gloria called. She forgot about what day it is. Ever I'll be doing live streams in Premiere videos and chats. Okay, that'll be cool. We'll look for those. Let's see. Candy says her bank suggested that she use this because it keeps her bank account information from being attacked, and it's free. Nice. Nice. I haven't looked into that for cell phones. I probably should. So, all right, you all. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great week. And tomorrow I've got a little shorts coming up. And if you haven't seen the shorts of my dad, of my husband being granddad to our new grandbaby, check that out. It's a shorts. It's less than a minute, and it's him holding the baby for the first time. So it's real cute. And then I have another shorts coming out tomorrow. And Tuesday shorts, it's about my service dog, and he's alerting for blood sugar, and he's got a new little trick that he does. I don't usually have high blood sugar problems. It's usually they just drop low. But this one was a high blood sugar problem, so he like starts grabbing my shirt and dragging it around the room, and he's like almost like a fix it now kind of thing. So those are my things coming up this week. Maybe that might be good. Might be good. Uh, Justin, thank you. Thank you all. But go out, and that's what you can look forward to on my channel this week. You all go out and have a great week. And I will see you again Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time right here, y'all. Take care. Bye.